You know, with all this talk about going to war with Iran, I think we should remember how last couple times, a GOP president had to deal with Iran. Of course, George W. Bush and Dick Cheney were pushing war with them pretty much every other day throughout the last couple of years of their presidency. Cheney even said he wished he could have done a dual war with Iraq and Iran. However, Bush and Cheney are only liked by certain people in the GOP. What if we talk about the person who's basically the unofficial emperor of the Republican Party? The man who apparently did no wrong according to Republicans. That man being Ronald Reagan, the president throughout 1981 to 1989. He himself had to deal with Iran at some point. I mean, yeah, he did deal with the Iran hostage crisis. In fact, that crisis ended the day he was inaugurated. So you would think that throughout his entire presidency, considering how much these guys hate Iran and they love Reagan, and the first thing Reagan did to Iran was set some hostages free, apparently, that Reagan would have just been tough on Iran. Well, let's see what he actually did. There was an affair in the 1980s during his second term, throughout 85 to 87, called the Iran-Contra affair. Now, what was Iran's involvement? Well, simple. Ronald Reagan sold them weapons. Ooh. That's not something they want to tell you. These people who hate Iran so much love the man who sold Iran a huge arsenal. And this was a huge arsenal, mind you. Okay? I mean, just remember the reaction during the Iran deal when Obama gave them back their own money. You would think when Reagan sold them weapons, there would have been outrage. No, there really wasn't. Granted, his approval ratings did drop, but those went up really fast again. And keep in mind, I've still heard Republicans say we should have dealt with Iran, we should deal with these enemies the same way Reagan dealt with them. Sell them weapons. Clearly. Oh, by the way, he used that money and sold it to a terrorist group. That's what the Contra was. It was a terrorist organization. So again, the GOP here, the GOP that hates Iran, also worships the man who gave them weapons. I just find that funny. Anyway, that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.